Welcome to our Wednesday webinar. Today's topic, we'll be talking about gardening with doTERRA. So this is an exciting topic for me. I don't know that I necessarily have a natural green thumb, but I am so in love with plants, with the vibrancy that they offer, with the different colors that you can see as you drive through the neighborhoods, walking through the arboretums. It is the most peaceful place for me to be. And I have recently acquired a home that has a gorgeous sunroom. So I have got an entire room just absolutely dedicated to potted plants, which I just absolutely adore. Unfortunately, I have no more garden space outside anymore. So that's a little sad for me, but a lot of this great information can be used in a indoor garden, can be used in a garden box if that's all that you have, which is all that I have right now. So some great stuff. Anyway, so we are conducting a toxicological experiment in our society in which our children and our children's children are the experimental subject. How very sad, and yet very true. We all know, we've heard anyway, right, that we need to be reducing the toxic load if we want to avoid becoming an unfortunate statistic, and the versatility of essential oils help to make the change easy to embrace. While the oils can help you clean your home, reduce your stress, and even manage seasonal threats, today we're going to be focusing on one of your pride and joys, your beloved garden. We devote much of our time to our garden as hobbyists, survivalists, and full-timers. We know just how much work it can actually take to grow a single tomato. So why throw away the chance of having an organic garden just to ruin it with toxic chemicals? The amazing answer is that you don't have to. TerraShield is one of my favorite essential oils to be using in the garden. It's this newly updated formula contains a select blend, of essential oils including ylang-ylang, cedarwood, catnip, eucalyptus, litsea, arborvitae nutka, and vanilla bean absolute. All of these possess specific chemical compounds known to protect against environmental annoyances. Among these are essential oils, which provide a vapor barrier for plants, protecting them from potential threats in their environment. You can make a plant-safe, person-safe, and pet-safe pest spray by adding 4 ounces of purified water and 50 drops of TerraShield in a glass or stainless steel spray bottle. Shake well and spray on yourself and your family to keep the bugs away. Just be sure not to spray it in the eyes. Now, it absolutely goes without saying that a day in the garden means dirt on your hands. This is a really quick, long-lasting, and exfoliating hand soap recipe that will be your go-to for impeccably cared-for green thumbs. A half cup white sugar, a half cup Castile soap, 2 tablespoons of the fractionated coconut oil, 1 teaspoon of vitamin E, and geranium is my favorite, so 15 drops of geranium essential oil is great to add to this gardener's hand soap. But feel free to add in a few drops of your other favorite essential oils like lime, lemon, or rosemary. Just be sure that if you are using your citrus oils, that they may make your skin photosensitive. So use it at the end of your time outside if you choose to go with the citrus oils. Now, if you don't have the luxury of keeping your tools in a greenhouse or gardening shed, you'll want to make sure that they're well cleaned for indoor storage. A really, really simple gardening tool cleaner, just 2 liters of water and 10 drops of melaleuca oil. So combine them in a glass spray bottle and use to sanitize your tools, pots, etc. It's important to sanitize your garden shears because if you have a plant that has any bacteria or any disease on it, you certainly don't want to be transferring that over to your other plants, your healthy plants. So just bear that in mind. Now, some fun garden hacks. Have you ever heard about companion planting? So we can use this for choosing essential oils in spraying and watering vegetables too. So just add a drop of essential oil for every single ounce of water used in your spray. Basil is great for tomatoes and lettuce. So 1 drop in an ounce of water, you can help to spray off your basil plants, your lettuce plants. Cabbage, cucumber, lettuce, and onions love dill. So we do have a dill oil that was available to us last summer. If that is something that you would like to try out but don't have your hands on yet, I do have an extra, I believe, or 2. So give me a holler. Beans, cabbage, and carrots love rosemary. And cabbage, carrots, and tomatoes love sage. So like I said before, you can use these in a spritz bottle, or you can plant your basil next to your tomatoes and lettuce. You can plant your dill next to your cabbage, cucumber, lettuce, and onions. You can plant your rosemary next to your beans, cabbage, and carrots, or you can plant your sage next to your cabbage, carrots, and tomatoes. Basil, marjoram, oregano, and thyme love all garden crops as well. So be sure to intermix your herbs through your garden varieties. Now, white vinegar has been a really great simple life hack for me. I actually have shifted to using white vinegar for cleaning almost my entire house with just the white vinegar. And one of the things that I've come to realize is that it is fantastic as a natural herbicide, especially for those weeds that pop up in between the cracks in your sidewalk. So the great thing is that you can absolutely use it full strength on the weeds and the cracks and crevices. Just be sure to dilute it if you are wanting to use it on a plant that you really want to survive. So you can kill slugs with a 50-50 mixture of vinegar and water. You can use it to preserve fresh cut flowers by adding 2 tablespoons of vinegar, 1 teaspoon of sugar for every liter of water. Another way to preserve fresh cut flowers that I've recently discovered is just a drop of DDR prime. So like I said, in your fresh cut flower vase, just 1 drop of DDR prime, and it really does help to preserve the life of your flowers. One of the things that I have come to absolutely love from my gardens is kale. Kale, Swiss chard. Oftentimes, if I want to cut them before I use them, or if I buy them at the farmer's market, I will again add a drop of water to a glass and then put their fresh cut stems in the water and let them sit in my refrigerator almost as if they were fresh cut flowers. And it really does preserve the long-lasting life of my leafy vegetables. So you can use white vinegar also to wash your garden veggies if you're concerned about that. 1.5 liters of water to every tablespoon of vinegar. Now, another way to grow bigger produce and more flowers is using Epsom salt. Magnesium is critical for seed germination, production of chlorophyll, and aids in the absorption of phosphorus and nitrogen. Sulfur is a key element in plant growth, which helps produce vitamins. To use Epsom salts, add 1 tablespoon to add 1 tablespoon to the soil when planting, or mix into the soil around established plants. You can also dissolve 1 tablespoon per 1 gallon of water and use it to water plants every 2 weeks. Now, if you're having a pest problem, this would be a great time to add the essential oil to ward off the specific pests. This is a great list of oils that you can use for your specific pests. Arborvitae is fantastic for just about everything. It's one of my favorite things that I add into the handmade bug spray that I make too. Basil is great for flies. In fact, as I was preparing this webinar the other day, I had an annoying fly floating around my home office. And so I went and grabbed my basil, stuck it in my diffuser, and lo and behold, it no longer was around. I'm not quite sure where it escaped to, but it didn't want to be here anymore, which was great. Cedar wood is great for bed bugs and fleas. Another little life hack if you're traveling, take yourself a spritz bottle with a couple drops of cedar wood and some distilled water and spray down your bags, the outside of your suitcases and duffel bags, purses, so that if unfortunately you do find yourself in a hotel that does have a bed bug problem, you don't take them home with you. Spritz down your mattresses and all of that fun stuff, because cedar wood is really amazing for that. Eucalyptus is great for flies and roaches. Geranium is great for ticks. It's a really good one to put onto your dog's collar. Lavender is great for fleas, ticks, flies, mosquitoes, and moths. Lemongrass is great for chiggers, fleas, mosquitoes, and ticks. Patchouli is great for gnats, black flies, and snails. Peppermint is great for ants, aphids, beetles, moths, plant lice, and spiders. Sandalwood is great for aphids and weevils. And thyme is good for beetles, chiggers, cutworms, and ticks. And then white fir is great for aphids, snails, and slugs. Diatomaceous earth, food grade DE, made from fossilized water plants called diatoms, is composed of 3% magnesium, 5% sodium, 2% iron, 19% calcium, and 33% silicon and trace minerals. It's used by natural gardeners around the globe as a natural insect control protocol, in addition to the implementation of essential oils, and works by drying out bugs on contact with its microscopic sharp edges that cut through an insect's protective exoskeleton, which means that bugs like ants, aphids, bedbugs, cockroaches, earwigs, mites, snails, slugs, and thripes that have direct contact with DE will be instantly dried out and die. Now, while you'll want to wear a dust mask when applying this to your garden because it's super fine, you certainly don't want to inhale it. It is the food grade DE, means that it is absolutely safe for your plants. You can spray it wet by using a ratio of 1 cup DE to every 2 liters of water. Now, after the harvest, after you've been digging and plucking and lifting and sniffing and sawing and wheelbarrowing and adjusting and watering and gathering and sowing, sore muscles, chapped hands, blisters, and scrapes are all par for the course. But how beautiful do those tomatoes look? Now, deep blue is one of my absolute go-tos. It's available in the essential oil, in a roll-on, in the diluted touch variety, a dietary supplement, the deep blue rub. It's an amazing way for your muscles to relax and decompress. Past tense is another really good one, or peppermint. Now, one of my favorite things to do, especially when working in the garden, is having a spritz bottle of peppermint oil and water, because it can help to keep the bugs away. It can help to cool me down if it's a nice hot day. Here in Minnesota, it has been very, very hot and very humid for the last couple of days. So peppermint oil in a spritz bottle has really been a welcome guest in my arena lately. Chapped hands. The doTERRA's Rose Citrus Bliss or unscented lotion is a really great opportunity for chapped hands. Or if you don't have that yet, I would suggest giving it a try. It really is great. Or just a straight up coconut oil straight from your kitchen pantry is great for chapped hands as well. Blisters can be soothed and improved with a drop of lavender oil. And cuts and scrapes are begging for our Correct X, a multi-purpose, all-natural ointment that helps clean and soothe the skin that is in distress. Now, after you have done your time in the garden, it's time to sit back, relax, and admire your hard work with a tall glass of Canadian lavender lemongrass. Add all the ingredients to a glass pitcher, stirring and adjusting to taste. Add your ice cubes and serve with a fresh sprig of fresh lavender and slice of lemon to garnish. So freshly squeezed lemon juice, maple syrup, water, lavender, and lemon essential oils. Doesn't that just sound delicious? Did you know Melissa is one of my best friends? It takes 10 pounds of lavender to make 5 milliliters of lavender essential oil, but it takes a whopping 67 pounds of plant material to make 5 milliliters of Melissa essential oil. Isn't that crazy? I know people have wondered about the price point on Melissa and why it is so expensive. Well, one of the things that doTERRA does best is really ensures that the part of the plant that their essential oils are coming from is only comprised of the part of the plant that has the best chemical compounds available. With that being said, other essential oil companies might cut corners by grabbing giant handfuls of whatever they can to put into the vat to make the essential oil, where our essential oils, especially like our Melissa, is very specially picked for the parts of the plant that are going to be housing those greatest chemical compounds for your Melissa oil. Melissa oil is also known commonly as lemon balm, and it's named for its sweet aroma. So this actually attracts bees to help pollinate your garden. In fact, Melissa means honeybee in Greek. Isn't that fun? So one of the things that you could do is spritz it around your flowers if you wanted to attract more bees. A little expensive for that. But one of the things that you might want to be mindful of is if you are going to be hanging out outside at a picnic perhaps, you may not want to be wearing your Melissa oil because it may be attractive to bees. But in addition to garden help, it does have an amazing positive effect on mood. It calms feelings of tension, contributes to restful sleep, while promoting feelings of emotional well-being. In fact, it's considered by many in the alternative medicine world to be the most potent essential oil available. You can dilute and apply it topically, or you can opt to use it as a flavor in tea, ice cream, and even fish. A nice marinade. And we are done with our gardening, but this is simply the beginning. I could go on and on about doTERRA's essential oils simply because they've made such a difference in my life and the lives of each person I've shared them with. In addition, I want you to know that my offer stands. I am happy to answer any questions that you have about essential oils, as this is truly my ultimate passion. My mission is to get essential oils into the hands and homes of everyone so everyone has the opportunity for these great gifts. I love having the chance to share something that's made such a difference in my life. So please message me on Facebook or shoot me an email at unwindwithin@gmail is a great email to reach me at. I'm sure that many of you, if you are not already involved with doTERRA, are eager to get started or at least know the opportunities available. So I'm going to share a little bit of that with you today. So becoming a wellness advocate is a really great opportunity to get your oils at a discounted price. I remember the first time I was exposed to a class like this, I was so excited, but also partially overwhelmed by the variety of oils and their seemingly limitless applications. However, I was assured that I would have support and absolutely cherished the adventure. Now, my life has changed because of doTERRA's oils, and I'm confident that you'll have the same experience once you get started. There are 3 ways to begin using doTERRA's oils. Purchase at full price, which is the most expensive and really not recommended. But if you like to pay full price for things, you absolutely can. Or you can pay a $35 membership fee, just like Costco, and you can purchase your oils at wholesale prices, which is 25% off of retail, which is amazing. And third, purchase an enrollment kit. Now, with an enrollment kit, your membership fee is waived, and your kit oils are below wholesale pricing even. Here's a quick little video on explaining the 3 different options that we have.
doTERRA offers product through a yearly wholesale membership. For a low membership fee of $35, a wellness advocate will be able to purchase products at wholesale prices 25% below retail. A new wellness advocate can choose to enroll with just the $35 enrollment fee, or doTERRA offers several product kits as enrollment options. If you purchase an enrollment kit, not only will the membership fee be waived, but you will receive a substantial discount on doTERRA products. We have found that as new wellness advocates experience the purity and potency of doTERRA essential oils and essential oil wellness products, they naturally are inclined to share their experiences and products with others. To help you on your journey, doTERRA has included in your enrollment packet 3 brochures: Living, Sharing, and Building doTERRA Naturally. Meet with the individual who invited you today to review enrollment options and choose the best fit for you.
So, since my life has so dramatically changed using essential oils, I have made it my responsibility to share with as many people as possible. So I wanted to make sure that some of these questions that have been popping up were getting answered. What is the best way to get started? So I always recommend either getting your wholesale membership or a specific kit, but message me and I'll be happy to advise you on your specific needs and desires. The next question is, I want to start slow. What do you recommend? Simply grab your wholesale membership, order a diffuser and a few oils, and you're good to go. Now, doTERRA offers the wholesale membership or a wellness advocate. So if all you want to be as a customer and you have no desire to sell, that's just absolutely fine. Like I said, it's just like a Costco membership. Costco doesn't expect you to be out there doing their selling and promoting for them. But there's always the option of upgrading if that is something that you do come across wanting to do. So making sure that you know that, that's great. I could go on and on, but I just want you to know that we will be around to help answer any questions, get with the person that invited you to watch this webinar, and they can help get you started as well. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy lives to come and learn more about how you can really help to fulfill your life using natural products. I appreciate you. Our next couple of weeks, we are going to be talking about women's health. That is August 2nd. August 9th is going to be on balancing your chakras. And August 16th, we'll be doing a back to school webinar. So feel free to join us. Same bat time, same bat channel. Talk to you guys soon.